What's up, YouTube? Corey here, back out in the shop. Today we've got a little bit different video, something newer, a little bit less restoration. Although we do got the 50 wheelies back there. We have been going on that. It's going good. But anyway, today we've actually got a 2023 Honda HR-V. So it's got a small minor front fender bender, but on these new cars, a minor front fender bender equals a lot sometimes. So it busted up the bumper and the grill pretty good. So we'll this point of this video today though is just to show you guys how to get this bumper off. These are a new model, 2023 new model. It's the HR-V hybrid. So there's not really a video out on this right now, so I just thought, well, might as well show it. It's fairly easy, and if you got the right tools and clip tools and stuff, they'll pop right off. So not much different from the earlier years, but a little bit. So let's go check it out. All right, guys. Like I said, minor fender bender. Right here we've got, you can see a square hitch of a truck hit, and then we've got this cracked up piece here. So what we're gonna do, this is a new model. It just came off the assembly line like November-ish of 22. So they don't even have replacement parts for this right now. So what we're gonna do is pull this apart, tear this down, and then give the owner the grill. And he's gonna try, he actually has all the pieces that fell out, and he's gonna try to glue it back together and get it the best he can, so we have a grill to put back in it. And then I'm just gonna plastic weld the bumper, fix it up, and paint it, and fix it up down here the best we can. So the earliest estimate, he did go ahead and order new parts, but the earliest estimate on that for him was like 9 months out. So they're saying like the end of this year. So that's what we're gonna be doing today. So it's pretty easy, straightforward. Like I said, if you got the right tools, I'll show you guys kind of what tools we're using here, and then we'll get back over here to it. All right, so we got 10 millimeter fancy clip tool to pull the centers out, and then here's a little bit less damaging one for anywhere that's near paint or anything, but mostly we're probably going to need this to pull the sides of the bumper off. And then you'll need a tiny screwdriver. I like to use just a bit and a small 1/4 inch on these screws right here, or you can get in there and turn the wheel and do that, but just take this 1/4 inch and that bit and just kind of back these out. So you got one Phillips here, and you've got one clip here on this side, okay? Pull the center and out. I already did the clip tool on that, but it's very easy, very simple. One screw there, same thing on the other side, okay? So then we got, after you pull those with your clip tool, this is kind of how that works. Very easy. Pop it up under there, pull the center, and it'll slide right out. So nice and easy. I'll go ahead and do that to all of them. On this top, there's 6. Okay, 6 of them here. And then this piece will be off, and then we'll get down to the next piece. All right, after the removal of that cover, those 6 clips, then you have 2 more clips right underneath it, there, and 2 10 millimeter bolts. So we'll pull those out real quick. Nice and easy, going good so far. All right, guys, after I got all that apart, now come back over here where we took the clip and the screw out, and they're out. okay? And you can kind of move this carpet back, the inner fender liner. Let's see if I can do it one-handed. Okay, well, that popped off easy. So we've got that out of the way. Well, anyway, you can see there's actually these little clips that's supposed to keep it in place. They just kind of clip in. This one wasn't clipped in very well, but so that pops off. But anyway, if you move this carpet out of the way, this inner fender liner, you can actually get, I'll put that back in place so you can see it. You can actually see the back of those yellow clips right there. Okay, you just press in on that with the clip tool or your fingers if you can get to it, and that releases this, and you got to pull this out all the way up past the bumper. So I'll pull this out to about right here, and then I'll show you guys what's next. All right, there's also one more clip up in here. It just, you don't have to take it out right there on this inner lip. If you take it out though, it lets you pull it back a little bit more and you can get to this easier. But I pulled it, now I just got to pull this one, which I already knocked it loose. So, okay, that'll make our bumper cover loose up here, okay? So I could probably pull this and pull, yeah, so you can pull right out. So we're gonna leave that like that though right now till we go finish the other side and then remove the stuff off the bottom too. All right guys, on the underside, there's a ton of clips, but you don't have to pull them all, okay? See this one, you don't pull. There's one up here you don't pull. That keeps some of this stuff attached to the bumper. So only ones you got to pull is these 9. The 2 on the outside here. I went ahead and pulled the centers so you can see them. The 2 on the outside by the wheel on both sides, okay? I did not pull those 2 yet, but I will. And then the 5 in the middle, closest to the plastic here. So I went ahead and lowered them so you can see them, okay? Let me get a better look at it. Right here across the front. This is the bumper, and you can kind of feel around and see, okay, well, I'm gonna move this around. You can see what's the actual bumper when you pull on it. So you don't need to remove all these extra clips. Just pull those 9 and then we'll move on. All right guys, back up top after removing those 9 clips. Next thing you want to do is grab this tool in case we can't get this bumper off. But this part's usually very easy. Usually just kind of pulling on it gently. You don't want to jerk. Just kind of pulling gently. You can pull it right out of those clips. If not, you can take this tool when you pull it back and kind of help pop them out, okay? But for the most part on all this new stuff, they're just gonna come very easy. So I'll just give it a little yank. And then here, there's some clips right in through here. Okay, we just wanna pull those out. All I'm doing is pulling on it, okay? Getting my fingers, oh, look at that. So there it is, halfway off. So we still got a little bit of wiring. So what we're gonna do is, we'll go over here, pop this side, and then I'll come around and try to figure out which wiring's hooked up. There's obviously some park sensors. I believe that's probably about it, about 4 park sensors, but let me go ahead and pull this side off. Oh, there it goes. Okay, and we'll lower this down. I'll unhook these sensors real quick. It looks like it's gonna be, oh, looks like I forgot a clip down there. Let me go grab that. So it looks like there is maybe 10, or did I just forget? Oh, okay. There's 10 clips, boys and girls, on the bottom. My bad. All right. Okay. So now that we got that foobar, now we got all the clips off the bottom. Let me recount them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, 10. Okay, so I miscounted the first time. 10 clips, forgot one, it's off now. So after that, the bumper can just be unplugged, okay? That's some broken grill. So we've got some wires here, and they're just going to push right on the side here. Right there. So push on that piece of the clip, and that'll remove it from both sides, okay? I'll remove this one, and she's off there. All right, one thing I failed to mention, I guess, is that your grill, I disassembled this to pull the grill and the bumper off together. Mine obviously isn't coming off together because it's busted all up in a million pieces. So that's just what happened when we pulled it apart. It just fell apart. So you can see a ton of pieces of grill down in there. So actually, once you do that, you're gonna have to reach down in here in order to get this off. You're gonna have to pull these two clips right here underneath the front hatch, or latch. So here's the hood latch. You're gonna have to pull these two clips. Very easy, okay? And then once you do that, then the rest of the grill will come out just like that. Okay, so that's simple. All right, guys, so I figured out why I had that one extra clip that was holding me up. There's actually supposed to be 11, so I think we probably lost one in the accident maybe. So there's 3 over here on this side underneath, and there's 3 over here on this side underneath, and then the 5 in the middle. So that's why the confusion there. There's 11 clips across the bottom. So as far as that goes, I think everything else is pretty straightforward. I got it all explained pretty clearly. If you guys got any questions or comments, feel free to ask. I'll try to help you. Pretty straightforward job though. So now we can get on with what we need to do and get this bumper welded and fixed and go from there. Thanks for watching, guys.